Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Office Asara 24/7. My name is Amanjot, and I am here with all of you to discuss the another session on the Indian economy and Indian financial system. So, first of all, as you all know, that we have started a target series in which we are discussing the different questions related to the different topics that we are doing in the target series with the explanation. So, this is the another session related to your Indian economy, Indian financial system target series, in which this is the third class on the Indian economy questions. Okay, so here we will be discussing about the questions of Indian economy. This is the third part. It means we have already discussed 20 questions related to the Indian economy chapter, and now this is the another session in which again the next 10 questions we are going to discuss. Okay, so first of all, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers at 24/7. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Also, do share the session with your friends and colleagues on the multiple social media platform wherever you are linked with them, so that more and more candidates will be joining us. Okay, so let's start the session. I request you all, those who are watching live or those who are watching recorded, do let me know in the comment section that how much score you have got out of the 10 questions. Okay, so do count that how much answer you are giving correct. So the before coming to the first question, this is the information for all of you that the offer is going on with the double validity, and the 81% discount is available for all of you, and that discount 1% additional discount will be available if you use the coins that is available on the application. You will get 1% additional discount. So about the offer, I will be let you know in the end of the session. So let's come to the topic that we are talking about, the question. So this is the first question in today's session, that is asking about which of the following is correct regarding the economic development. Out of all the four options, which of the following option is correct regarding the economic development? First is saying economic development is equals to economic growth plus economic welfare. Second is saying economic development equals to economic growth minus economic welfare. Third is saying economic development equals to GDP plus economic welfare. And fourth is saying none of the above. So which of the following is correct? You have to answer A, B, C or D. Which of the following is correct? So if we talk about economic growth and economic development, let's have a conceptual understanding of these topics. So first of all, if we are talking about economic growth, what is economic growth? Economic growth is simply when the national output is increasing. What is national output? It's simply your goods and services. When the national output of an economy is increasing, it means the economic goods and services production is increasing. So you are producing more and more goods in comparison to earlier years. So this increases your GDP, and the increase in GDP means that there is an economic growth. So whenever the national outputs are increasing, whenever the economic goods and services production is increasing, that is economic growth. But because of this production, if we see any kind of positive changes, then it will be converted into economic development. So what is economic development? Economic development is simply when, because of the increase in the production level of the country, if you see any kind of positive change in the economy. What kind of positive change? Like for example, infrastructure development is there. We have announced the infrastructure development. The poverty level reduces. The poverty level reduces. The unemployment in the country reduces. The unemployment in the country is reduces. And apart from that, you can say the living standard of people is increased. The living standard of people is increased. So when these kinds of positive changes will be seen because of the higher GDP, because of the increase in the production of goods and services, then that will be represented as economic development. So we can simply say, what is economic development? Economic development is simply economic growth plus the positive changes is happening for whom? For the society, for the human beings. So we can say economic growth plus economic welfare. You are doing welfare, or some welfare is happening for the people of the country. Then it will be representing the economic development of the country. Okay, it will be representing the economic development of a country. So the right answer for this particular question for your will be, you can see the option number A, that economic development is equals to economic growth plus economic welfare. Okay, so the right answer will be your A option. Now, the second question. The second question is talking about in India, foreign exchange market are regulated by? So foreign exchange markets are regulated by which of the following? Ministry of Finance, Securities and Exchange Board of India, Bombay Stock Exchange, or RBI? Who regulates the foreign exchange market? So because it is a foreign exchange market, it means you are dealing in a foreign currency. In which currency we are dealing? We are dealing in a foreign currency, and when you are dealing in a foreign currency, you should know the function of RBI, that RBI is a manager of foreign exchange reserve. So who will regulate the foreign exchange market? RBI will do. So in the Indian economy, RBI regulates the foreign exchange market, and RBI is the manager of foreign exchange reserves in our country. Okay, and the foreign exchange reserves covers the 4 components under it. Next, in India, coins are minted by Government of India under which of the following act? So first of all, the place where we are producing coins, that is known as mint. Okay, and the place where we are producing currencies, where we are producing currency notes, that place is known as your press. So we have 4 mint in India. Similarly, we have 4 press in India. Okay, so the 1 rupee note and all the coins are produced by Government of India. 2 and above, all the currencies are printed by Reserve Bank of India, that we know. Okay, so here the question is asking under which particular act Government of India is producing the coins. So is it a RBI act, is it a coinage act, is it a banking regulation act, or is it a none of the above? So the right answer will be none of the above, because the right act is your coinage act. Right act is your coinage act. But why I haven't put why I haven't ticked the second option? Because it is 1906 act. Okay, and that was introduced, that was last updated in the year 2011. Okay, so Coinage Act 1906 is the act in which coins are produced by Government of India under the mint, and that was updated in the year 2011. Okay, recent updation. Now the fourth question is talking about which of the following calculates the national income in India. So in Indian economy, who calculates our national income? Is it Planning Commission? Is it NSO? Is it RBI? Is it NDC? So we know now Planning Commission is not there. Planning Commission has been replaced in the 2015 year by the Niti Aayog. Who replaced this institution? Who replaced this commission? Niti Aayog replaced on the 1st January 2015, right? So RBI is not the authority. NDC was there, which was providing us the resources at the time of Planning Commission. So Planning Commission was making the 5-year plans, and NDC was making available the resources which is required to follow this 5-year plan. So NDC is not the right answer. Right answer will be NSO, National Statistical Office. It has been created by merging the Central Statistical Office and the National Sample Survey Office in the year 2019. So now the national income will be calculated by National Statistical Office. Okay, now the next question, so right question will answer will be your B. Next question is talking about economics is the study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. This definition was given by Mr. Adam Smith, Mr. Lord Robbins, Mr. Alfred Marshall, Mr. Paul Samuelson. So you have to answer economics is the study of mankind. This definition has been given by which of the following economists? A, B, C, or D? So the right answer for this question will be Mr. Alfred Marshall, because Mr. Adam Smith has given us the wealth definition. Mr. Robin has been given us the scarcity definition. Mr. Alfred Marshall given us the welfare definition. And Mr. Paul Samuelson has given us the definition, that is a growth definition. So do remember which economist has given the which definition of economics. Okay, so right answer will be C. Now the sixth question is talking about which of the following falls under the microeconomics. So what is microeconomics? A study of individual is known as microeconomics. Okay, when you are studying individual person, that will be known as your microeconomics. So which of the following will be covered? National income? No. Part of a macroeconomics. General price level, again a part of a macroeconomics. National savings and investment. National savings and investment aggregate, that's not covered. So the right answer will be factor pricing. So when you are calculating the factor pricing, that's a work of an individual level. That's why it will be covered under the microeconomics. Okay, so right answer will be your C option. Next. Seventh question is asking about in a free market economy, when consumer increases their purchase of goods and the level of dash exceed the dash price tend to rise. So do read it very carefully. Question is asking in a free market economy. Free market economy, it means it is dependent on the market forces. It is dependent on the demand and supply of the public and the consumer and the producers. Hana? So when consumer increase their purchase of goods and service with goods and the level of dash exceed the dash, then the price tend to be rise. So rising in prices is simply means inflation. When the prices are rising, it means there is an inflation in the country. And when the prices are rising, when there is a more demand in comparison to supply, then the prices started rising. So you can see when the level of demand exceeds the level of supply, the price tends to rise. That's why the option will be A. Okay, and always remember demand and supply have a inverse relation always. If the demand is increasing, supply will decrease. If the supply is increasing, demand will decrease. Okay, so right answer will be A option. Now the eighth question is talking about what is the main cause of economic problems? Why we are facing all kinds of economic problem? What is the cause? What is the reason behind all the economic problem? First is saying abundance, second is saying convenience, third is saying scarcity, fourth is saying none of the above. So a very simple question you can see here. A very simple question you can see here, that is your scarcity. That is your scarcity. Why all economic problems are there? Because of the scarcity, we are facing all the economic problems. Okay, so the right answer will be your C option, scarcity. Next. Next question is talking about a study of aggregate is known as. So when you're talking about a study of aggregate, or you can say study of whole, what does it mean? It means the study is known as macroeconomics, a very simple question. So a study of aggregates or a study of whole is known as your macroeconomics. Okay, it will be known as your macroeconomics. So right answer will be A. Now, the 10th question is talking about that which of the following explains the term economic development. So which of the following option is correct in case of the term economic development? First is saying improvement in technology, second is saying improvement in production, third is saying improvement in distribution system, fourth is saying all of the above. So which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? Economic development, I have just explained you in the start of the session in the first question that economic development represents the positive changes. When because of the increase in the goods and services, you are facing the positive changes, that will be your economic development. So that positive changes can be the improvement in technology, it can be the improvement in production, it can be the improvement in distribution system. So the right answer will be all of the above. So all of the above are the points which are representing us or which are explaining the term economic development. So do remember economic development happens when the production is increasing, and because of this production, the certain positive changes has been seen in the economy. That will be known as economic development. Okay? Now, so let me know out of these 10 questions, how many answers you have given correct. Apart from that, I will let you know one information that the new target batches of the JAIIB are starting from 17th of February. And to enroll, you can use the code Y496. You will get 81% discount here. Apart from that, test series is also available. To enroll in the test series, you can use the code Y496S. Okay, so these are the batches and the test series which are available for all of you. Apart from that, the much better option right now for all of you will be Mahapack, because the 81% discount plus the double validity is going on. So what will be the difference in the Mahapack and the target batch? In the target batch, you will be getting the conceptual classes, ebooks and test series. But in case of your Mahapack, you will be getting upcoming revision batches, case study batches, numerical questions batches, MCQ batches, everything will be available. And right now it has a double validity, 12 plus 12 months, 6 plus 6 months, and here also 6 plus 6 months. And the code to enroll will be the same, Y496. You can use this code, and 81% discount with the double validity will be available till 12 p.m. today only. Okay, how to enroll? To enroll, you have to go to the website. Go to the website of Adda 24/7 and click on the JAIIB CIB section. If you have not downloaded the application, then do download the application, because 1% additional discount will be there. So to enroll, just click on the JAIIB CIB section. If you want to go with the target batch, click here. And if you want to go with the JAIIB CIB Mahapacks, है ना? If you want to go with the JIB CIB Mahapack, just click on the Mahapack wala option. So here you can see this is the English medium batch starting from 17th of February. Do read all the details. After reading all the details, you have to click on the buy now. When you enter on the buy now, you will find this page. Here you have to enter a code Y496 and click on the apply. When you apply, you will find it is showing 80% discount. For 1% additional discount, you have to go to the application and use the same discount. You will get 81% discount. So how much you have to pay here? Here you have to pay around 3800 something for a single target batch. Okay, the much better option available, that is a Mahapack, that will be covering everything with the 2 years and 1 year validity. This is the Mahapack. Click here. So you can see JIB CIB Mahapack have 2 years validity. JIB Mahapack have 1 year validity. Whatever you want, you can go with. So much best option for investment will be JIB CIB Mahapack because it will be covering JIB CIB both. And the price you have to pay is around 10,500. If you want to go with the only JIB Mahapack, around 6,500 you have to pay there. So much cost effective benefit for all of you will be this Mahapack. 81% discount will help you to get this particular Mahapack in 10,500 only. Okay, and 1% additional discount is available on the application. So do make sure you download the application also. Right? So now let's end the session here. Last but not the least, do let me know in the comment section also how much score you have got out of the 10 questions. And do not forget, every day from 7 a.m. and on 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. only on Offices at 24/7 for the PPB and Indian Economy, Indian Financial System Target Series practice questions. Okay, so let's end the session here. Thank you for joining the session. Last but not the least, do not forget to subscribe the channel and share the sessions with your friend and colleagues who are preparing for the same exam. So thank you and have a good day. Take care all.